Hello students, in this class of ours we are going to study what is corrosion of aluminum, how it takes place and is it beneficial. See, corrosion of aluminum is Al2O3. Here is aluminum oxide. When an aluminum article is exposed to the atmosphere, it is reacting with the oxygen from the moist air and the aluminum oxide is formed. This layer of aluminum oxide which is formed on its own because of its exposure to the atmospheric oxygen, this layer is very hard and impervious. It does not permit further oxygen to come in contact with the underlying surface beneath the aluminum oxide layer on the aluminum article. On the aluminum article, this layer is got formed, and below this layer a fresh aluminum surface is present. This aluminum oxide layer is so hard and impervious that it does not permit further corrosion of the layers of aluminum that are lying below this aluminum oxide. So in this way, this corrosion of aluminum is beneficial. When aluminum article was exposed and it itself formed a layer of aluminum oxide and that was beneficial, then it came to mind that could we make it a bit thicker, because if a layer of aluminum oxide on the aluminum article could be made thicker than what it is getting formed on its own due to its exposure to the atmosphere, then the aluminum article can be protected more effectively against the corrosion. So with this idea, a technique was devised, and that technique is called anodizing. Anodizing. I will explain it to you what is anodizing. See, anodizing is the process of dilute H2SO4, let me write here, H2SO4 dilute. This is electrolyzed, and we won't go much into detail. And let us say this is a cell, we could make a battery, and here we will put aluminum article. So anodizing is a process of putting a thick layer of aluminum oxide on an aluminum article by making it anode during the electrolysis of dilute H2SO4. Once again I will read it out for you. Anodizing is the process of putting a thick layer of aluminum oxide on an aluminum article by making the aluminum article as anode during the electrolysis of dilute H2SO4. Dilute H2SO4 is providing us oxygen. So rather than writing all that, I will write O2, and oxygen is negative gas. Anode being positive, it will attract this negative gas closer to itself, and now this aluminum article which was connected with the anode will have all around its O2, 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 O2 and O2. So this was the aluminum article lying in atmosphere, say, atmosphere. So in atmosphere there is air, and 21% oxygen only air is containing. So when this article was exposed to atmosphere, the layer of oxygen that was formed around it, that is the aluminum oxide layer that was formed, was thinner, because in atmosphere only 21% was oxygen. Now we have made plenty of oxygen available around this aluminum article, so this oxygen will react with the aluminum article, and a thicker layer than this layer will be put on, and then the aluminum article can be prevented more effectively against the corrosion of aluminum. Similarly, titanium is another metal, and titanium oxide, TiO2. Titanium oxide is another way that titanium metal is getting its around itself. The titanium article gets a layer of titanium oxide, and this again is very hard and impervious, does not allow the titanium surface to corrode which is lying below this titanium oxide. If titanium article is there, titanium oxide layer will be formed, and below this layer, whatever the titanium article is lying, underlying surface is below this layer will not get corroded further. So in the case of this and in case of aluminum, the corrosion is beneficial. That was all about this.